Hi everybody, this is Tracy Bookman, owner of Homestead Roofing. You know, the conventional wisdom out there is that if you need to make a big purchase, that you need to get 3 different estimates. And sometimes that's pretty good advice. But before you go doing the whole Goldilocks and the 3 bears thing for your roof replacement or your roof repair, let me tell you why getting 3 estimates for that kind of work may actually be a big mistake for you. But before we get started with this explanation, it's going to be really important for you to understand the difference between a replacement cost value policy and an actual cash value policy for your homeowner's coverage. We made a video talking about the difference between those two, so I suggest that you go watch that when you're done watching this one. So we're going to link to that at the end of this video and put a link to it in the description. The reason that that's really important is because if you have a replacement cost value policy, that means that your insurance company is going to pay 100% of the costs to do the repair or replacement of your roof minus your deductible. So now let's look at 3 different scenarios. You go out and you get 3 different estimates. Scenario number 1, your insurance estimate is here, and you talk to a roofer and he comes in way up here, considerably higher. So then you go and you get another estimate. Again, remember your insurance estimate is here, and let's say you find, I don't know, Chuck in his truck, right? And so he comes in way down here. Now, sometimes people think, you know, hey, I've got X amount of dollars in my insurance claim amount, so I have to get the work done for that. But if I can find somebody to do it for less than that amount, I might even be able to pocket some money. We'll talk about that here at the end of the video. So then you talk to a third guy to get your third estimate, and he says, we're just going to go ahead and do it for whatever the insurance payout amount is. Almost 100% of insurance claims for property damage are too low out of the box. There's several reasons for that. We explain that in a different video, so I suggest that you go watch that one. But knowing that your insurance claim amount is going to be too low kind of puts things into perspective. It lets you know that, hey, that roofer that came in up here, he may not really be out of the ballpark. Sometimes people think, and oftentimes adjusters will try to influence homeowners to think that a roofing contractor that's higher than their estimate, he's just padding his numbers. He's just adding a lot of fluff in there. Well, remember, your contractor is going to be sending in that estimate. If he's higher than your insurance estimate, he's going to be sending that to the insurance company and asking for what's called a supplement request. If everything is legitimate, reasonable, fair, and it can all be documented, meaning that what he's asking for is required to meet code and to meet manufacturer's installation specs and those kinds of things. If it's all legitimate, reasonable, and fair, your insurance company will match the roofer's estimate. So you're not out of pocket any extra money. So if your roofer's way up here, you don't have to come up with that extra money to pay that roofer. Your insurance company, if you have replacement cost value policy, will take care of it. So let's talk about the roofer that comes in way down here. You know, if you're thinking, hey, I'm going to be able to pocket some money, or I'm just saving money, well, remember, if you've got a replacement cost value policy, they're paying based on the invoice that they get for the work that's being done. So if an invoice gets sent to the insurance company for this amount and your insurance estimate is here, they're going to do this. So instead of saving yourself any money, instead of doing yourself any favors, you just saved your insurance company a bunch of money and did them a big favor. But what about that third guy who said, I'm just going to go ahead and do it for whatever the insurance claim amount is? Well, remember how we talked about the fact that the insurance claims are almost always too low? Well, guess what? If it's too low, that means that the roofer doing the work for that amount isn't going to be very profitable. So he's going to be probably cutting corners to do things to make him more profitable on that particular job. So if you're choosing a roofer based on the insurance claim amount, thinking that you have to either be at that amount or less than that, and you're choosing the guy who says he's just going to do it for whatever the claim amount is, or you're choosing Chuck in his truck who's below your insurance claim amount, guess what? You're probably getting lesser quality materials and subpar workmanship, and you still have to pay your deductible just like you would have done if you had chosen the more expensive roofer and let your insurance company pay those costs. Now remember, I'm not saying that your insurance company is going to pay to upgrade you to a better material. Hey, I really hope this video has been helpful. I know it's kind of confusing. The whole insurance process is complex and a lot of people get confused by it. So if you've got any questions, please feel free to give us a call right here at our office phone number, 719-433-6991. You can also visit our website. That's right down here, homesteadroofingcolorado.com. We'd love to hear from you too, so please leave a comment down in the comments section below. Let us know what you thought of this video, but we'd also like to hear from you. What kind of videos do you want us to make? Leave that in the comments section below too. And be sure to subscribe to our channel so that way you get notified when we've got new videos. I'm Tracy Bookman, owner of Homestead Roofing.